Let's examine these switching modes in a little bit more detail. Process switching. Packet arrives inbound on an interface, is sent to the control plane where we have a routing table lookup done for the destination IP address. In this case, let's say the destination is 10.0.0.1. That's the IP address we're trying to reach. So in this case, the routing table lookup says, this is the best, the longest match I have. And you are going to use a next top IP address of 172.16.1.2 to get there. So the recursive lookup happens now, and the recursive lookup states that we need to find out how to get to 172.16.1.2. And we can see that it is directly connected out our Ethernet 0 interface. So now that we know we have to use the Ethernet 0 interface, we now have to do what? A MAC address lookup. What is the MAC address needed to get to 172.16.1.2? And then once we figure all that information out, the frame is created and the packet is forwarded out or sent out that egress interface. So that's process switching. Let's examine fast switching now. When we use fast switching, the packet arrives inbound. And since it's the first packet within a flow, it has to go up to the control plane. The destination is 10.0.0.1. So what happens in this case? The router finds the longest match rule in the routing table, and it states, use the next hop of 172.16.1.2. We do our recursive lookup, which says use the exit interface Ethernet 0 to get to 172.16.1.0. Since it's Ethernet, we need to do a lookup on the MAC address. And in order to get to 172.16.1.2, we use this particular MAC address in the frame. So the very first packet is process switched. It will be forwarded out. However, we also populate this route cache. So this route cache states that if you have any other packets going to the exact same destination using the exact same source IP address, the same protocols, the same port numbers, the same markings, and it arrived inbound on the same interface, you can use this information right here in this route cache or the fast switching cache. So what is it saying? It says to reach 10.0.0.0/8, we can use this particular layer 2 header. We're going to use this exiting interface. So now every other packet that arrives inbound on the same interface with all the same markings and parameters simply comes through the fast switching cache, and then out it goes. So the first one is fast switched, or pardon me, the first one is process switched, and every other one after that is fast switched.